Reese, we have to get serious now.
Uh-oh.
And I'm so happy that you're here for the most important segment in the history of radio. Once a week, I discuss the pandemic, the terror, the horror of white on white crime.
Ooh-wee.
Hit it.
Did you know, according to the FBI, 84% of white victims are killed by white offenders? Did you know, according to the FBI, in 2019, over 69% of all offenses were committed by white offenders? Did you know the most violent state in the country is Alaska, which is over 66% Caucasian? You're listening to White on White Crime on The Clay Kane Show.
Reese, we must talk about Hartford, Michigan. Hartford, Michigan is nearly 68% Caucasian, 0.69% Black, 0.69% Black. The crime rate, according to city-data.com in Hartford, Michigan, it is 28.6% higher than all U.S. cities.
Wow.
Why? How come no one's talked about this city?
The ghetto.
And then this horrific story comes out of a 12-year-old man. Mind you, I'm not going to say boy, I'm going to say man. Because, you know, when we're 12, 13, 14, we're seen as men.
That's
a 12-year-old man, he robbed a gas station, pulled out a gun, and shot it in the air and robbed a gas station. 12 years old. I don't know if he was listening to too much Eminem or Jack Harlow. I don't know if he was listening to too much Iggy Azalea. I don't know what happened. You know, it's the music. You know that, right?
Oh,
the music it's definitely the music. Listen to this news clip of this 12-year-old holding up a gas station, and then our tax dollars are going in to him being in the system. Our tax dollars. Listen to this.
The entire thing captured on security camera. Hartford police say the young man carrying out the armed robbery, just 12 years old, and using a gun that belonged to his guardian. Police telling us he pried open a locked cabinet to get to the 9mm. The middle schooler, who they're not naming, took off with several $1,000s. Police say he was arrested soon after.
I didn't know what to think. I just grabbed the money and gave it to him.
Tonight, we're hearing from the woman who was behind the counter at the time, who called the ordeal a nightmare. She's already started making changes in her store.
That's why I got the sign on the door. Nobody's allowed to have a backpack in here anymore.
Oh, so that sign was put up, no bags allowed.
I put that sign up this morning.
Police say no one was hurt after the 12-year-old fired into the ceiling. He's now being held in a juvenile detention facility in Allegan County.
Reese, a couple other things here. He was arrested shortly after the incident. And although he was armed and he shot a gun in a gas station and he robbed a store, the police, nobody feared for their lives.
No, of course not.
And they managed to arrest him. Nobody, Now, Tamir Rice was in, a park just playing, 12 years old. Everybody feared for their lives. Amazing. Then the gun that he gets was from his father. He pulled it out. Allegedly, the gun he pulled it out of a locked cabinet in his father's home. And the lieutenant said, quote, about the father, quote, "I think the father had good intentions, but I think he learned a valuable lesson that he needs to secure the firearm even better than he did because this young man was able to pry the door open," unquote. I mean, I need a forum. Maybe, Matthew McConaughey can come out and talk. I need some celebrities. some hockey players to come and talk to this man. I need a forum in Hartford, Michigan about the white on white crime rate. It makes me unsafe, and I'm not even in Michigan, and I'm worried about my tax dollars.
And what kind of parenting was happening here where a young boy gets to get a gun and shoot it in the air? I mean, gosh, where are the parents? These absentee parents, are they married? Is this an out of wedlock child?
Could be on welfare.
It
could be welfare recipients.
This is what our tax dollars are like. Come on, like, yeah. This is crazy. Well, Joe Biden once said,
what do you say?
We need to take them out of society before they become predators.
This is a super predator. This is a super predator.
Yes.
There's a viral video of a super predator.
Yeah.
Are we going to pass a bill? Legislation?
Yeah.
Something?
Yeah.
This is obviously a super predator.
Oh, super predator. He's a thug.
You know what kind of surprised me? The gas station had $5,000. For some reason, Hartford may be better off than we know. I mean, $5,000, considering the violent crime in Hartford. You ain't going to go to a gas station in the Bronx that has $5,000. You're going to go to a gas station in West Philly that got $5,000. Like, I'm just surprised that the investment in this community. What's going on?
They're very trusting, despite the crime statistics. They're very trusting of their own, because you can't even break $100 bill. You go to a black a gas station in the black neighborhood. They're like, we do not have change. We do not keep change, and they got all kind of signs and shit all around. But the crazy part is now people can't wear backpacks, so that might be safer because now you ain't got to worry about kids with guns, in their backpack going into the grocery store, going into the gas station, but. It's a sad society.
It's sad. And I, like I said, my tax dollars and these savage suburban areas that have been, Republican controlled for decades. I'm not sure, which one this is. They want to conveniently blame Chicago, then they'll try and blame. So whatever it is, I'm sure it's some kind of GOP control, red area in Michigan. I don't know. Was it a Trump county? Who knows?
Oh, I'm sure it was. Maybe they need to bring in a National Guard.
National Guard?
Some tanks.
Some tanks, and it could be their movies as well. I don't know. It could be or maybe they don't have enough God in the gas station. That's what it is. Because they said before with the mass shootings, if we have more God, we'd have more. Maybe they should have had a picture of white Jesus in the gas station. That wouldn't have happened.
Well, you know who that would be, right?
Who?
Donald Trump.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. They need to have the MAGA flags. And then he would have said, this is a safe space. I'm not going to go in. I'm my own people.
Listen, I just want to say that I am the only person talking about the pandemic of white on white crime. It is serious. It's been going on for centuries.
Yeah.
Look at Joan of Arc. They took her out.
Exactly.
What's her name? Queen Isabella. She was taking out everybody. It's bad. They'll colonize. Look how they treated the Irish. They'll colonize each other.
Well, black people ain't but in 8-10 cities, something like that.
Right.
They make it seem like we take over everything. We ain't but we in Atlanta, we in New York, we in
Philly, we Chicago,
DC, Valley here and there. That's it. We ain't in big enough numbers to cause that much ruckus. Okay.
But you know what, Reese? I bet you his father is a voter.
You probably right.
I bet you his father votes every election, even the midterms. Oh, yes. I bet you he's a voter. But we don't know the names. It is a minor. Reportedly, they might try him as an adult. But he'll get some great grace. Maybe it's affluenza. He now has $5,000. Maybe it's affluenza. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make sure every week we don't forget this, the terror, the horror, the actual data of white on white crime. I want to make sure maybe Garth Brooks can do a song about it. Preach to the kids. Preach to the children.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. Close us out. That's how I feel when I see that white on white crime. I'm just terrified. I don't know what's going on.
I just cross the street when I see him coming.
If I'm in an elevator, just grab my backpack and just pray. I just pray. I say, God save me. I hope I can make it from the first floor to the third floor.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. That's important work, y'all.
Yeah.
I deserve an award for it.